She was that fat and ugly girl no guy wanted to be seen with. Her fiancé hated her. Her father pretended she didn't exist. And that horrible day, fate dealt her the worst card of all.
Miss Smith, you're pregnant.
That's impossible. I'm only 19. Plus, I've never been intimate with a man before. I'm married. What am I supposed to say to my family?
There's not much we can do. You're not in good health, so I'm afraid an abortion would be too risky for you. I'm sorry, but at this point, your only option is to give birth to the child.
Dad, I swear I'm not lying. I don't know how this could have happened. 4 months ago, I was so sick that I just stayed in for weeks. Don't you remember?
What are we supposed to tell the Grays? This marriage was our chance to be at the same level as one of the wealthiest families in this country. But you're ruining everything!
Guess this pregnancy explains why I've been craving sweets more than usual these days.
Nora's belly is already so big, but she's still giving excuses and saying that she didn't go off and see some man.
Poor Anthony Gray, married to a woman like that. I feel bad for him and his family.
She's already fat and ugly, and her family background is nothing to brag about. She was lucky she even had this opportunity to crawl up the social ladder with a marriage into the Gray family. Now that she's gotten herself pregnant by another man, the Grays will seek an annulment, right?
I didn't ask for any of this.
Anthony, you're not thinking of ending the marriage, are you?
My family is rich and powerful, with a social standing far beyond anything the likes of you could ever dream of. There's absolutely no benefit in us continuing our marriage, so no one would blame me for taking this opportunity to break things off. However, lucky for you, I can't. My grandfather won't allow it. I already can't stand the sight of her pig-like face, but now she's pregnant with some other man's child? Why should I take responsibility for her screw-up? I'm not interested in being a hero.
Anthony, don't worry. As soon as she gives birth, I'll send the baby away.
These months have been a roller coaster, but when I heard that heartbeat for the first time, I was in awe. And with each day that has passed, I've grown to love feeling and hearing my child's heartbeat more and more.
How does that sound, Anthony? We'll send it away and we'll make sure it will never know its mother.
No.
Huh?
No, I've had enough.
Excuse me?
I'm not staying with Anthony, and you're not taking my... going into labor.
What?
Ugh.
Mommy! Mommy, wake up! The plane is landing soon. Mommy, why did we come back to the States this time? Are we looking for Daddy?
Sweetheart, you don't have a father.
I don't believe you. I'm not a 3-year-old anymore. Of course I have a dad. Everyone has one, right? If we aren't looking for Daddy, then are we looking for my big brother?
That day, 5 years ago, that day when I first heard their heartbeat,
Congratulations. Looks like you're having twins.
there were actually 2 heartbeats. And the moment after I gave birth, my father tried to steal them away from me.
Give them to me.
No!
I said, give him to me.
No! My father knew he wouldn't be able to take both of them. So, in the end, he chose my son. You won't get away with this. That was the last time I ever saw him.
Her heart rate's too high.
She needs to be stabilized.
If it wasn't for my aunt rushing me overseas to recover, I wouldn't have survived. On top of that, I found out I was given an incorrect prescription of hormones, which was causing my skin to break out and my weight to go out of control. I'm off them now, and healthier than ever.
Great job, Nora. You'll be out of here in no time.
I feel like I'm taking control of my life again. And now, 5 years later, I'm here, returning to the States to sign the annulment papers and officially call off my marriage to Anthony. But that's not my real mission.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
I'm here for my son.
Athena, you have to be careful. Justin Hunt is looking for your personal information. Do you know how well known and connected he and his family are? He's not going to give up until he finds you.
Thankfully, I've been using Athena as my surgical secret identity, and nobody knows who I really am. There's no way he'll be able to track me down. We'll see.
Athena, you were overseas before, so you weren't in his territory. That's the only reason why you were able to avoid him. But now that you're back, you won't be able to escape anymore. You're the most prestigious surgeon around. Can't you just treat his grandmother and get it over with? You know, I've heard Justin is very generous and very handsome.
You know the Hunts are a sprawling family with a notoriously complicated relationship, right?
But wouldn't it be great if you two got swept up in a big, dramatic, scandalous affair?
I'm not lucky like that, but thanks.
Listen,
Anthony? I definitely didn't expect to see him here.
Where is she? When is that damn woman coming out?
Mr. Gray, please be patient. Your grandfather has specifically instructed you to refrain from making things too unpleasant, even if you are calling off the marriage.
Patient? I'm disgusted. She was a mess before. She must look even worse now. I bet she'll want to save our marriage more than ever, right?
Who exactly was stuck with whom? For the past 5 years, I've begged my father and Anthony's family to end our sham of a marriage, but no one listened to me.
How did I get stuck with someone like that? Whoa! Hi, beautiful. May I ask your name?
He looks just like a peacock with its train spread open.
Nora Smith. Did I read it right?
Yes, you did.
This woman is absolutely stunning. Where did such an amazing beauty come from?
Mister, are you here to pick?
Of course not. I have nothing to do with that ugly lady.
Whoa.
Now, as for you and your...
Mister, what are you talking about? Are you going blind? Mommy isn't ugly.
Huh?
Mr. Gray, please don't forget your grandfather's instructions.
Hey, wait! Sorry, that beautiful stranger distracted me. How great would it be if Nora, that ugly freak, was even half as beautiful as her sister? Maybe I would have put up with her disgusting behavior and not had to call off our marriage.
What does he want now?
Nora, what are you doing? Why haven't you picked up? You're the one who's been demanding an annulment and making all this fuss.
Get over here and stop wasting everyone's time. Angela and Anthony have something good going.
Don't ruin it.
I'm waiting for the nanny to arrive. I'll be there soon. We're only in this mess because he forced me to marry Anthony. He just couldn't let go of the Grays after climbing the social ladder and establishing a connection to such a prestigious family. But once Anthony's family decided to let him marry my half-sister Angela, then he was finally able to respect my wishes. As long as one of us married into the Gray family, that's all he cared about.
Hello there. Hope I'm not too late.
Mrs. Lewis, thank you for coming.
She looks so adorable when she's sleeping. But don't you think you'd like to let the little miss grow out her hair? She really is starting to look like a little boy.
Oh, you know, Cherry. She doesn't seem to mind the way she looks.
Cherry?
I'm so sleepy.
Oh, did you come to give Mommy a hug? I'm sorry I didn't give you one before I left. I didn't want to wake you.
Wait, who is this lady? Is she confused?
Did Mrs. Lewis give this to you? It looks expensive. I'll bring you some chocolate mousse cake tonight, baby. Go back to your room now, okay? Mommy has to go now. I'll see you soon.
Wow.
Pete, there you are. Come on, let's go back to your room. Why are your cheeks so red?
I want to eat some chocolate mousse cake.
Chocolate mousse? That's not healthy for a growing child like you. You're Pete Hunt, my son and the heir to a multi-billion-dollar empire. You will not be stuffing your face full of fats and sugars all night. Let's head inside, buddy.
Mr. Hunt, we've confirmed that Athena has indeed returned to the States. On top of that, we've just secured a photograph of her. It didn't come cheap. I'll send it to you right now.
Money is no problem. Find her.
Input error.
You invite me to a party and don't tell me the updated passcode to get in? Of course not. Lucky for me, the codes are never hard to guess. I expect nothing less.
Input correct.
God, I only just got here and I'm already exhausted.
Shut up.
Ow!
Huh? There must be something wrong with your eyes.
Is that my cousin Lisa on the ground?
Did you just say Nora has a nice face? This ugly freak looks like a pig. Even my toes are prettier than that, fatty. Surely you can see how gross she is. Ha 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 ha. How about we settle this with a fun little bet?
What kind of bet?
If you can prove that she really would be good looking if she lost some of that weight, I'll eat this photo. If you can't, well, then I guess you'll have to eat it. Unfortunately for you, you have absolutely no way of proving she'll look good after she slims down, so are you going to eat it all yourself, or do you want me to help you with it? You love Nora so much? Then eat her! My party was going so perfectly until Lisa opened her big fat mouth to defend my big fat stepsister, Nora.
Even if Nora lost the weight, she'd never be as gorgeous as you, Angela.
I think Nora has a nice face.
How can you say that? Maybe you should go and get your eyes checked. Eat it, Lisa! Eat it!
Angela, you're being crazy!
I'll always be better than Nora. What the? Huh?
Come here.
Ow!
Oh my God. She's actually making her eat the photo.
What's wrong with this woman? Who is she?
A bet's a bet, Angela. Swallow.
Why does her voice sound so familiar? No, she couldn't be.
Lady, who do you think you are? Angela is Mr. Gray's fiancée.
You better not piss off the Grays. Their family is powerful.
Are you all right? Thank you for standing up for me. Nora, is it really you? Yeah, it's me.
Wow, she actually looks really pretty.
She's beautiful.
She's even prettier than Angela. Angela looks dull by comparison.
I only asked Nora to come back so she could announce that she was no longer married to Anthony. Everyone was supposed to see how beautiful I was compared to her, not the other way around. She's turning me into a joke. Just because you—
What's going on here? Nora, is that you?
Nora, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that Anthony is ending his marriage with you. I know you hate me for it. You should take your anger out on me.
That's enough. Anthony is only agreeing to this because of your bad choices. What does your sister have to do with any of this? Your infidelity and the resulting pregnancy caused you to ruin that relationship yourself. You're ruining everything! You should—
Henry, calm down. There are too many people here watching. There are more important things to worry about right now.
More important things? What does that mean?
You're right, dear. Let's go to the study.
Why are we all here? I have a bad feeling about this. I just want to go home.
I'll get right to it. Nora, as you know, the Grays have agreed to sign the divorce and Anthony will marry Angela instead. With that said, why don't you give Angela the company your mother left to you as a wedding gift?
Don't forget that your pregnancy scandal embarrassed all of us. You nearly dragged the Grays down with you and their reputation still hasn't recovered. You've got a lot of mistakes to make up for. You can start by giving me the company.
Is this some kind of sick joke?
This is an ownership transfer agreement. Sign it, now.
You've put everyone through a lot. This is the least you can do to amend your mistakes.
For years, my father refused to end my marriage to Anthony. All he wanted was to use me to climb up the social ladder. But now that Angela can take my place, of course, he's fine with it. Although for some strange reason, it took forever to convince the Grays to go along with it. Everything my father and his new family have originally came from my mother. They already claimed the house and now they're trying to take my company away. Their greed? It makes me sick. No!
No? What do you mean, no? Listen, I'm tired and ready to go home. Angela, congratulations on your engagement, but you're not getting a wedding gift from me.
You don't get to leave just because you're tired.
Just tell me the truth, Nora. You're trying to take Anthony back, aren't you?
Get out of my way.
Don't lie to me. I can see right through you. You're so shameless.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Let go. Don't you dare think that Anthony will take you back just because you're a little prettier now. You ruined yourself with that little bastard child. Where is the stupid brat anyway? Did you finally abandon it like the father abandoned you?
If I ever hear you say anything about my daughter again, you'll get more than just a slap to the face.
How could she do this to us?
Nora's insane.
What a night.
Did you finally abandon it like the father abandoned you?
I don't even know who Cherry's father is. If I knew who the father was, maybe things wouldn't be so complicated and I wouldn't feel so lonely. What's going on here?
Why are there so many of Mr. Hunt's bodyguards out here?
Apparently the little Hunt boy wants to go out for chocolate mousse cake.
Ma'am, I need you to step to the side like everyone else.
Sure. All I wanted was a restful night. This evening has been anything but—
That's... Miss Smith?
How does he know my name? How does he know my real name? Wait, if he knows my real name, then does he also know my secret identity? Dr. Athena? Even though he's handsome, he radiates arrogance.
Stay away from my son. Also, you're not my type.
Excuse me? Huh?
My word.
Who does this guy think he is?
I don't know what that woman did, but clearly she screwed up.
Keep it clear, people.
I've heard people tried getting close to Mr. Hunt through his son, but he hates that more than anything.
The last woman who tried to cozy up to his son ended up with some old man in the end.
Oh, so that's what he thinks I'm up to. But I don't even know who Mr. Hunt's son is. Still, that doesn't change the fact that he somehow knows my real name. Something's not right.
Dad, who was that lady? She sounded like...
It was no one. Don't worry about her, Pete.
Mr. Hunt, over here.
But Dad...
Keep your face hidden like you did earlier. I don't want the media publishing articles about you.
That lady in the lobby? Are you sure? It wasn't?
Don't worry about her, all right? I reviewed the security footage from when Pete was wandering around the hotel last night. And when I saw that strange woman hug and kiss him, I knew she was going to be a problem. The thing is, Pete is usually shy and doesn't care for affection. So why is he so drawn to that woman? Did that woman's beauty help Pete overcome his shyness? Even I have to admit there's something about her. She went from casually confused to outright defiant in the blink of an eye, and yet equally beautiful in both. I wonder what else she has in store that'll surprise me.
What happened? Did Nora hit you? Did she refuse to sign the divorce papers? Where is she? I'll talk to her myself.
Himself, but that means he'll see her and see how beautiful she's become. Anthony, you don't need to go in person. It's not about you or the divorce. She just won't let go of her mother's company. Don't worry, I'll make her come around in the end.
We need to take Idealian Pharmaceuticals from her, or Grandpa will never agree to our engagement.
Don't worry, I'll definitely come up with a solution.
All right, I'll leave this matter to you. How did she look? I bet she got even uglier while she was away, right?
I think you already know the answer to that question. Anyways, where have you been? I was waiting all night for you.
I'm sorry, babe. You know how my family can be. What matters is that I'm here now, right?
You're right.
I just had to come up with the lamest excuse to explain why I was late to a birthday party. Please tell me you found something.
Mr. Gray, I couldn't find the identity of your mystery woman, but it looks like she's staying at Hotel Finest, the hotel owned by the Hunt family.
Really? Great, send me the address. That woman from the airport is absolutely stunning. I can't get her out of my head. Would it be too crazy to think that I could marry her instead?
Solo, I was hoping you would answer.
Of course. Even I wouldn't ignore a call from the surgeon who saved my life. Now I know you're not calling to check in on me, so tell me, what does the great Dr. Athena need from the world's #1 hacker?
I'll get straight to the point then. I need you to email me everything you can about Idealian Pharmaceuticals.
But please tell me you don't expect me to do this all for free, right? How about you name a fair price and we'll call it even?
How about you tell me how much you think your life is worth?
You win. Give me 5 minutes.
You're the best.
Yeah, you bet I am.
Since I was a child, when my mother passed away, Idealian Pharmaceuticals was put into the care of a dedicated manager. Something fishy must have been going on during that time for my family to now want control of the company.
All right, done and done. Sending you over what I've got.
Wow, you really meant 5 minutes, huh?
Duh. Whoa, what the heck was that noise?
Goodness, did you hear that? Apparently one of the Hunts is staying in the suite next door. You'd think a classy family like that could keep the noise down. I'll go check on Cherry. Hopefully it didn't wake her.
A Hunt staying next door? What a coincidence. I just got a message from Justin Hunt offering me $1 million to track you, aka Athena, down. You seem to be pretty popular these days, Doc.
Justin Hunt? Interesting. Solo, can you do me a favor and forward a message to him?
Of course. Anything for my favorite Doc.
Mr. Hunt, there's a message for you.
Later, I'm busy.
It's from Dr. Athena.
What? Give it to me. Lawrence, do you have that photo from the private investigator?
Of course, sir. Here you are, sir.
This woman is mocking me.
This is the only photo of Dr. Athena the investigators could find, Mr. Hunt.
Those eyes, they're the same stunning green as the woman staying in the room next door. Could she be? No, that doesn't make any sense. Physically, they look nothing alike.
Who's calling at this hour? I've mostly recovered from my childhood health issues, but ever since the pregnancy, my stamina's been shot. If I don't get my full 12 hours of sleep a night, I'm exhausted and grumpy all day. My aunt always did call me the Queen of Sleep. This better be good. Hello?
Have you decided to give me the company yet?
I thought we covered this last night.
Listen, Nora, I was thinking I'll give you $500,000 if you transfer the company to me. That sounds like a good trade, right?
Considering the company's annual net income is $5 million, that isn't a good trade at all. And even if you were to raise your offer, the answer is still no. My mother gave me this company, and I won't ever let you have it.
Nora, you may not realize this since you don't manage the money aspect of it, but your company isn't doing too well.
Isn't doing well? You can blame our dad for that. He's been the nominal guardian of the company since my mother's death.
We both know your aunt doesn't even have $100,000, let alone $500,000. Come on, Nora. You could use the money.
Nice try, but that's not a concern at the moment. Whatever.
If you transfer the company to me, there may still be a chance to make it profitable. It's a pharmaceutical company, and I'm a high-achieving medical student with a ton of professional knowledge.
Does she think I don't know how my own company is financially doing?
I'm even going to study as a postgraduate student under Professor Athena. Do you even know who Dr. Athena is? She's a legend.
She literally has no idea she's talking to Dr. Athena right now.
When Athena's surgical talents were discovered, she was still in medical school. The doctors at Athena's school allowed her to complete her medical degree in just a few years. The professors literally ran out of things to teach her. No one has ever seen anything like it in the entire history of medicine.
You really talk too much.
Of course, you wouldn't appreciate the talents of someone like Dr. Athena. The point is, you should leave the company with someone who actually understands how it all works.
Angela, I gotta go.
Even if you don't give me the company as a wedding gift, Anthony will still marry me. Don't you forget that Anthony loves me not just for my looks, but my brain as well. So...
She doesn't know when to stop talking. That was a complete waste of time. I really need to focus on hiring a private investigator to help me find my son. Try not to play your game all day, okay? I don't want you ruining your eyesight.
That's 4 kills. Got you, dummy. Don't worry, Mom. I'll take care of Mrs. Lewis.
Don't worry, I'll take care of her.
Thank you, Mrs. Lewis. Oh, and Cherry, don't step outside this door. There's a very difficult person next door.
Why? Is he a monster?
Well, this monster is very handsome, but it seems that his brain isn't working very well.
I definitely won't go out then. I don't play with dummies.
He is a dummy. Oh, Mr. Hunt, I was just joking with my daughter. I wasn't talking about you. He told me to stay away from his son. So why is he hanging around outside my door? My aunt keeps up with high society a lot more than I do. All the rumors she passed along agree on one thing. No one messes with Justin Hunt. Why did I send him that taunting message from Athena last night? It feels like he can see right through me.
A bit of free advice. These hallways can be pretty echoey.
Could they hear everything we were saying? Yikes. Have a good day.
Those eyes again. What is it about her that's so familiar, so alluring?
Mrs. Lewis is in the kitchen making cupcakes. I guess I should answer it. Hello? She doesn't sound like the lady from the hallway. Who is this? You called me. Are you calling from next door? I don't want to talk to a dummy. Dummy? I'm not a dummy. Nobody's ever called me a dummy before. If anything, their expectations are almost too high. They always call me genius or prodigy. Whatever. Do you want to play games with me? Really? Yeah. Okay, I'm coming over. Mommy said, don't step outside this door. But I don't have to step outside the door if I can find another way around. Maybe this was a bad idea. Don't move, I'll come help. Ah! Are you okay? Oh no, why didn't she just use the front door like a normal person? Hold on, obviously. Got it, huh? Hope the angle is right. I can't even see this girl. Wonder what she actually looks like. Quick, climb up.
Cherry? Cupcake?
I'm sorry, sir, I can't reveal that information to you.
Why not? I just want to know the room number for every guest with the last name Smith.
We take the security of our guests very seriously.
Do you know who I am?
Of course, Mr. Gray, everyone does.
I could buy this hotel just to burn it down with you inside if I wanted.
Security?
Go ahead and call your mall cops. I'll kick their... You can't do this to me. Help! Abuse!
Don't make me hurt you again, sir.
That was a sucker punch. Go ahead and try that again.
Anthony?
Ugh.
Oh my God. Has this all of a sudden become the best day of my life? This gives me an idea.
Please, no more.
You were asked to leave politely, sir. Stop.
How dare you? I'm staying at this hotel and this man is a guest of mine. If you don't leave him alone...
Lady, if you want to take responsibility for this jerk, he's all yours.
Hey there, handsome. You look like you could use a cup of coffee.
Whoa, It's you.
Care to join me?
Anthony Gray. This may be the luckiest day of your life.
Nora Smith, what kind of trouble are you getting yourself into? You're really going back to him? You want to start this cycle up again?
I'll be honest, I didn't think you'd ever give me the time of day. Have I come off as a little desperate? A little uncool?
A little desperate can sometimes be a good thing. Now, how about that coffee?
Great, you're paying, right? I'm joking. I'm buying. Ha ha ha.
Anthony Gray, what's he doing with her?
Now it makes sense. Gray makes ideal bait for a gold digger. She must be after his fortune.
That's why she was hanging around Pete. She was cozying up to my son to get her hands on my money. Give Jim Garth a call. Let's see what he makes of this.
And then I bought out the whole company, right from under his nose.
Even after all these years, he still makes my stomach churn. But if I can sit through enough of his crap, maybe I'll learn something to help me find my baby boy.
I've gone on and on about me, but I don't even know your name.
My name, yes, of course. Isabel. Isabel Anderson. You idiot, Nora. Why are you using your mother's name?
But I heard your daughter say your last name was Smith.
Oh, I travel under a pseudonym to a...
Of course, you're one of the New York Andersons, right? One of the richest families in the country. No wonder you use a fake name. Garth, what are they talking about?
Nothing important, Mr. Hunt. Just some crap about this guy abandoning his wife and child. It sounds like she's looking for a second kid, but this idiot's not picking up on it. Clearly, he doesn't know squat about the second child. This guy's a total monster.
Well, keep on them, Garth. I want to know everything about those two.
Anthony hasn't changed a bit. If anything, he's gotten worse. Being around him makes my skin crawl. It'd be worth it if he could point me in the right direction. But it's clear to me he hasn't even spared a thought for our missing child. Do you even listen to yourself talk? Unbelievable.
So you're not paying for coffee? God, she's the worst. I think I'm in love.
Another dead end. How the hell am I supposed to find my boy? Ah!
Get in. I know who you are. Lady, I need to talk to you.
What? Get away from me.
Wait!
Ah! Let go of me.
Calm down. I can help find your son. Call me.
How did he know? This might come in handy.
Mom, look, I made it to level 9.
That's great, sweetheart. How about we go out for some pizza to celebrate?
Pizza! Yay!
We can leave as soon as you get dressed.
Ta-da!
Look at you, my little heartbreaker. But why the hat? It doesn't really go with the suit.
It's called style, Mother. Get some.
Meanwhile,
looks like you're getting pummeled.
That's because my gaming partner would rather eat pizza than help.
Maybe you help me clean up the place before your dad gets back. Justin will kill me if he finds out I let him play video games all day.
Clean up? Ugh, do I have to?
I'll tell you what, you help me clean, and I'll join you for a game sometime. Uncle and nephew against the world.
Really? Awesome.
Oh yeah, I only play with nationally ranked Space Dungeon players. Although Pete's probably not ready to play with my team leader, Sweet Cherry.
Uncle Chester, could we get some food first? I hear there's a delicious pizza place downstairs.
Come on, Pete. You know what your dad says about junk food.
Okay.
This place is a mess. Your dad's gonna flip out if he sees it like this.
Okay, I'll start in my room. Now's my chance. Operation Sneak Out is a go. Mission success.
This ought to make Justin happy for once.
Wow, place looks nice for a change.
Thanks. Pete and I worked really hard on it. Pete, come on, buddy. Your dad's home.
Chester, where's my son?
He was just in here. I swear.
Chester, where's my goddamn son?
I don't know. He was talking about some pizza place downstairs, I think.
I'll find him. Stay here in case he comes back.
Justin, I'm sorry.
I'll deal with you when I get back.
Let's find us a table.
Ooh, can I check out the cakes real quick, Mommy?
Don't take too long, Cherry. Oh.
It's you. Hi.
Hi, kiddo. How did the cake recon go?
It was good, I guess. Do you know me?
Odd. Cherry must be playing pretend again. Of course I know you. You're my hungry little rugrat. Now come and help me order.
She must think I'm someone else. I guess there's no harm in playing along. Yummy. Eat.
What do you think you're doing?
Let go of me. Stranger danger.
Enough. Let's get you back to the room, now.